see all of the Season 9 couples. Hello, my name is Paul, welcome to my channel. 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 had some major ups and downs. On the positive side, every single couple made it to the altar, no matter what stood in their way. At the same time, some of these couples should probably not have married. Not based on what we all watched. But all of the couples gave us some spectacular wedding photos. Let's take a look. Ariella Weinberg and Binion Scheiber starred on 2 seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Then, they made their way over to the United States, and on to Season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé. They had a child, an intercontinental move, and countless fights before finally tying the knot. By his own admission, Bini was not happy about the Jewish wedding ceremony. Though the wedding incorporated his Ethiopian heritage, he is an Ethiopian Orthodox Christian. Ariella has participated in many of his religious festivals and rituals as a compromise. This reciprocation was a first for him. The wedding was gorgeous, though. 90 Day Fiancé fans had already seen spoilers about this last year, when photos from the nuptials leaked. Seeing it was another matter. Really a beautiful ceremony, no matter how you feel about their relationship. Bilal Haziz and Shida Sween were already spiritually married before they began filming. However, their formal wedding, the one presumably attached to a marriage license, took place in Bilal's home. His sister, Nefertari, did a fantastic job of decorating Bilal's spacious, colorless home into a dazzling venue. Shida and Bilal did not have a "you may kiss the bride" moment. Of course, that is not part of Muslim wedding tradition. They did immediate foreshadow conflicts to come. Shida still hopes to have children. Bilal will likely stall as long as he can. But for now, we can admire how stunning she looks in that dress. Pranks aside, Nefertari did a stellar job. Emily Bieberly and Blais had a fight the night before the wedding, but made up. Was it for the best that they made up and got married? Well, maybe the future will surprise us. But they had an indoor wedding, with Emily still hiding her pregnancy and both her and Kobe looking great. Kobe and Emily and both of Emily's parents were very emotional on the day of the wedding. Those tearful moments showed how significant this day was. Of course, a couple of days later, Emily and Kobe revealed that they were expecting baby number 2. Shibre Bell and Miona Bell did not always demonstrate the best judgment during their season. But Miona had a strong vision of what she wanted her wedding to be. Eventually, they compromised on an attainable wedding. Sadly, the plans came too late for Shibre's parents to be able to attend. One of their biggest worries was the arch that their friend, Igor, was driving to Joshua Tree from Los Angeles. When it arrived, it was not really a traditional arch. It was just 2/3 of a triangle. If you like my videos, please like them and subscribe to my channel. Despite her strong vision for what she wanted her wedding to be, Miona accepted it for what it was. Shibre's grandmother did a fantastic job of officiating the wedding. While viewers have mixed feelings about their vows, the sand symbolism was a cute and setting-appropriate touch. And even people who hate Shibre's band's normal music were charmed by his country song. That said, I prefer his band's music. Cara and Guillermo were, in many practical ways, married during her time in the doctor. However, living together in Virginia showed Guillermo that Cara is a little set in her ways. In a place where she's accustomed to making her own choices, it was hard for her to back off, and cut back on partying. But the two were one of the better-liked couples this season, and not only because of their castmates. They really love each other. And their problems with communications are not unassailable. Also, they both looked drop-dead gorgeous on their wedding day. They had a larger ceremony, and were glad that they did. Fans cannot stop talking about how much they loved Cara's perfect hair that day. Guillermo's hair has looked better. It looked best in his throwback pics in the Dominican Republic, but he was as handsome as ever. Patrick Mendez and Thais Ramon had 3 major hurdles in their relationship. His family was one. Patrick's control issues, making unilateral decisions, was another. Her dad was another. They didn't actually solve any of these problems before getting married. Of course, maybe they didn't really have to. Patrick's issues are one thing. The rest is just other people's opinions, related or otherwise. Background noise. In Florida, Patrick and Thais were joined by friends and family for a beautiful outdoor ceremony. Words cannot express how insanely dazzling Thais looked in her wedding gown. It's no surprise that one of the hottest couples in the franchise's history also looked this fantastic on their wedding day. Truly, we are rooting for their marriage. And for John's housing search. Yvette Ariano and Mohammed Abdelhamid were sure to include her son, Dharan, in their wedding. It was not Mohammed's dream wedding. That would have been a quick and efficient courthouse wedding. Instead, they married at an actual venue. Despite the delay to his precious green card documentation, Mohammed eventually accepted that. They were also both open to Dharan changing out of his, let's face it, miserably uncomfortable, formal attire. We'd say that it was a beautiful ceremony like the others, but viewers felt distracted during the on-screen nuptials. Days before the wedding episode, yet months after the wedding date, Mohammed's alleged texts leaked. In the very believable text messages, he insulted Ive, he insulted Dharan, and he was cheating. He made it clear that he wanted to leave Yvette as soon as he has his green card. Perhaps Ive can say more on Instagram after the tell-all airs. For now, we only have these bittersweet pics.